Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you the exact type of ad that you should be running for your business instead of focusing on the wrong type of ad that is not going to give you any results in your business. So first, we are going to talk about search ads. Now, search ads are the most dominant type of Google ad that exists. It is because of the new induced nature of human beings. You and me, whenever we have something to buy or search or learn for, first place we go is Google. Search results pop up. These are basically websites that can provide solutions to our problems. Suppose if you're a real estate broker or real estate agent, and somebody's searching for four-bedroom villas in New York, for example, what happens? There's going to be a lot of websites coming, on the search results. But by using Google search ads, we can jump on top of all these websites that are being listed and come to the top of the search result, and thus giving your prospects a chance to explore your business and then get convinced and buy your property. Now, here's an example. So, I searched for 4 BHK villa for sale in Kerala, and as you can see, there are a lot of search results coming. There's one particular search result with a title called sponsored. Now, this is a search ad. Now, suppose if you were prestigeconstructions.com, right? Now, suppose if you were not running a search ad, you might have come on the bottom of the search results, probably here or here, where people don't actually click on your ad. They don't see, people usually see on the top three search results, and they get to go about their business, right? So when you run a search ad, you can make your website come to the top of the search results so that people who are deliberately in the market looking for your product can have a really good look at your product and consider buying from you. So the next type of Google ads is Performance Max. What is Performance Max? So you and I, we visit a lot of properties of Google, right? So Google has search, Google has YouTube, Google has Gmail, they have their display network, they have Discover. So there are like 4 or 5 platforms where all the users exist. You and me, we exist there, right? Similarly, your target audience is there too. Each of your prospect is on a journey to finding your product. They have this multiple touch points on Google. So Google is thinking, why don't I show ads on each of these platforms so that ultimately the customer reaches you? But each of these platforms of Google have a different nature. Right, so Google Discover is like a content plus image, display is image, video, YouTube is video, and Google search is headlines, right? So what we do is we provide all the assets that Google needs in order to provide ads on all the platforms. So we provide videos, we provide images, we provide headlines, we provide logos, and we provide audience signals so that Google will mix and match your videos and images and assets, all the assets, and create ads on the right platforms so that your ads reach your target audience at the right time on their journey to buying your product, right? So now this is the ultimate automated form of Google ads that there is. Personally, I would suggest, based on experience, to not run Performance Max ads on the first day of creating your account, because your account has to mature and should have some sort of conversion tracking, and it should record at least 40 to 50 conversions before moving into a PMax campaign, because it survives on the data that your Google Ads account holds. Only if it has a really good conversion tracking, conversion data, it can perform best. Otherwise, it is going to give you not so good results on it. So this is better you wait before you strike. The third type of ad that we're going to discuss is demand gen. So I prefer demand gen more than Performance Max because I have a lot of control on it. But it's predominantly a YouTube ad, okay, which is helping you to drive conversion. So usually you see on YouTube, no, so there is an ad coming and there's be a skip ad button, and when we, it will have some call to action button also saying that buy now, join now, learn more. Like we click on it and we go to a website and we see some stuff, and when we click on WhatsApp or lead form, if we submit a lead form, a conversion happens, right? So now this is what a demand gen does. So it basically generates demand by showing ads on YouTube, and these are the options that we have on a demand gen. So I'm going to click on continue, and as you can see, we have 3 type of campaign goals that we can set up. So it can focus on conversions, clicks, and conversion value, right? So conversion is somebody coming and taking action on your in your website. Clicks is when just people just click on your ads, and conversion value is if suppose you're selling a product and the product has like maybe a cost maybe $5, $10, and that's the value. So you're saying that Google Ads, please give me a conversion worth of $100. Then if that's how you want to communicate with Google Ads, you go with conversion value, right? So you go down, then you can click on your target CPA. Now, all this is for another day. There's something I want to show. So when you're going to create a demand gen ad, you have three options. One is a single image ad, a video ad, a carousel image ad. So for a single image ad, you're going to give a single image. Now for a video ad, you're going to give up to 5 videos. If it's one, that's fine. Then you have a carousel image. So what happens is you provide multiple images here. Okay, you can add up to 10 cards and you can add a logo. So now this is how your ad is going to look like. It's either it's an image or a video or multiple images altogether. And if you come here, you can see the preview of your ad and how it is going to show on YouTube, how it's going to show on Discover, and how it's going to show on Gmail. The fourth type of campaign is display campaigns, and here and we are going to show our target audience certain images that promote the product on the locations where our target audience is going to go. Usually, display campaigns are used for brand awareness purposes only, right? I'm going to show you some examples. So these are display ads, So you would have gone to some websites, you would have just randomly searched something. You've seen websites, and on the right side, on the banner, on the top, on the middle, somewhere, you would have seen ads like these, right? So these are of different dimensions. So whenever your target audience is randomly browsing Google, they might go to some website and they might see your ad there. Now that is going to create a brand awareness. It's going to subconsciously trigger the brains of your target audience and say to them, okay, this is something that we are offering, and then your brand, your logo gets registered on the subconscious mind. And when you're creating a display ad, you are supposed to give them images. So you can give like 15 images that you already have. Then you have to provide some headlines like buy now for free. And now you can see the display previews that you have here. Right. So this is how you create a display ad. I'm going to show you in detail how to create each type of ad in the playlist videos coming soon. So I will suggest you to subscribe now and keep the bell button ticked so that whenever a new video pops up, you get to see my video. So next we're going to look at shopping ads. Shopping ads is when you have an e-commerce store and you have a lot of products displayed with their prices and their details on your website. Now, here is an example for a shopping ad. So suppose if I'm searching black shoes for men, you can see that two cards are displayed on my Google screen and it is mentioned as sponsor. Now, this is an ad. No? And here's another example. When I search for buy jeans online, you can see ads here. And sometimes ads come over here also. And in order to get your product displayed as a shopping ad on the Google, you have to integrate Merchant Center with your e-commerce store and display the product. So after connecting your e-commerce store to the merchant center, you have to connect your merchant center to Google Ads. This is the way in which Google gets access to the products. In Google Ads, you're going to set up, what type of audience, the budget, the location, and everything. And whenever somebody searches for your product, Google shows your ads in this format that I showed you. Next, we're going to discuss about video ads. Now, this type of ads does not require any introduction for you. So video ads are basically ads, and probably this video might be an ad for you. So whenever you're seeing a video on YouTube, another video comes on top of it, and it's an ad. They're selling something, and when you click on skip ad, the ad gets skipped. Okay, and that's one way in which YouTube ad works. And there are other types of YouTube ads that I can show you. So the first type of YouTube ad is video views. So basically you have a video, and if you want like 10,000, 20,000 views on it, you just give it to Google and click on this option and you run an ad on it and you get a lot of views for your ads. Okay, then next you have efficient reach. This is for reaching maximum number of new people on the YouTube landscape. Here it's a different approach. We have a target frequency. It means that you want to show someone a same ad multiple times. Say, if you want to show somebody an ad 3 times a week, you can get on this option. Next, we have non-skippable reach. So these type of ads are usually shown by certain like food delivery companies like Zomato or Swiggy. They put this 15-second or 6-second ads which we can't skip. When we're opening YouTube and we're looking at a video and suddenly this ad pops up and we have to sit and watch 15 seconds of their ad and we can't skip it. So it is useful in some instances, and that is why it is working well for these food delivery apps like Swiggy, Zomato, and that's why they have a good brand and it's working on YouTube. So if your business requires that, you can try that. And this is Drive Conversions. This is similar to the demand gen campaign that we had talked about earlier. So if you need an explanation, go to that point and here listen again. It's the same thing again. Then we have ad sequence. Suppose if we have playlist like the one which you are on right now, so we have like 1 2 3 4 5. So if you want to show someone the first playlist, I mean the first video, then the second video, then the third video in order, then you have to opt this option. Now we have audio. You can reach people, when they are listening to something on YouTube music, and you can reach them with audio based ads. I've not tried it, but something which we can try. Then we have YouTube subscriptions and engagement. Suppose if you have a YouTube channel and if you want to increase the number of subscribers, you don't have to try any illegal method. You have that option right here on YouTube where you can just click it. You can select the most highly performing video on your channel and just run as ads so that people look at it and they are encouraged to subscribe. So it actually means that the algorithm works in ways to show to people who are more inclined to subscribe to your channel than just becoming a passive viewer. So that is YouTube ads, video ads in a nutshell. Last but not the least, you have app ads. So this is basically allows your app to be shown to people who are searching for similar, and you encourage people to download it. So suppose if you have an alarm app, okay, people are searching for alarms and they can see a lot of lists. Suppose if you're running your app as an ad, then it comes on top of the search list and people tend to consider the ad, and people might download your app if they find it interesting. So this is basically app installs. So what I wanted to show you in this video is that you must know the right type of ad that your company or your business requires. You shouldn't run all the type of ads for your business because it is going to simply drain you of your money. Okay, so depending upon the product, the service, and the location where your target audience exists, make a curated plan for your business and create ads and become successful.